Good one right here. Definitely a good one right here. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back. Yes, sir. We are back in the building. Y'all already know what it is. Yes, sir.
Let's go, baby.
All right, all right, all right. We here. Welcome, welcome, welcome to High School Basketball Weekly, the #1 high school basketball show in New York City. You know what it is. I am your host, Glenn Poole Harding, with my guy.
Brian Reichert.
Man, we got some dogs in the building tonight.
We really do. I'm
Sit
so
back. That's right. And enjoy the show.
excited.
You know how
Enjoy,
we do.
baby.
Hey, man, we here.
Woo.
We back.
Now, was there a poo sighting today? I heard you were hitting the streets before you hopped on. Is that true?
Man, y'all see I'm sweating, but I'm just getting back from catching the first quarter of the PSL JV championship uh, between Eagle Academy and Wings Academy, right? Eagle was up. It was a packed house.
Wow.
It was a packed house. And before that, South Shore JV won their 5th straight city championship on the JV side. So salute to the Lady Vikings for doing their thing. And it looked like Eagle would definitely be getting theirs tonight on the boys' side. But I don't want to count Wings Academy out because they look tough.
Oh,
And
yeah.
listen, the game was standing room only. Plenty of
Love that.
excitement in the building. New York makes me proud every time we step
Come
into these
on.
gyms because the
For a
people come
JV
out.
game.
There
For a
you
JV
go.
game.
Yep.
And I love that because I got to tell you, I go to a lot of varsity games, especially on Long Island. The place is a ghost town. Obviously, it gets picked up during playoffs. Some environments are fantastic, but that JV game, I mean, some of the stuff you're showing me, standing room only. I'm surprised you even got in there, baby.
Listen, I had to make my way, man. And if I wasn't part of the press crew, they'll
Yeah,
be like,
right.
"Oh no," and people know me at the door, so they was like, "Come on, then, basketball heads, yeah, let them right on there." So
Let's
it's all
go.
good. It's all good.
And we saw that team earlier. That team was very talented, loaded. Those kids are tough.
They was getting it in down low. They was
Mm,
hitting the threes.
yeah.
Taking charges. Both of the big men were taking charges tonight.
Yeah, those two kids are awesome. I love those two kids. Great kids too. Always say what's up to me. And definitely a strong squad. I mean, future's looking bright at Eagle BK. No.
Definitely. And things will always look bright over at the Lady Vikings. They just
Oh,
win it
of
year after year.
course.
It's a given.
I almost don't even. I almost don't even think about it. I just assume I'm getting greedy that they spoil me. Those Lady Vikings, always taking care of business. But Pooh, let me ask you a question. I heard a great debate, and as a former D1 hooper, I want to hear your thoughts. They want to bring back defense in the NBA, which to me is absolutely comical. The fact that this is even brought up.
Yo, hold on.
But I,
They want to bring really now all of a sudden.
I mean, it's cracking me up because you know what? It's almost gone too much the other way with the offense. It's getting too crazy. So, that's why it's so great to have two dogs on tonight that are all about defense, and I can't wait to get them on. I'm sure they're dying to get on already. But my question to you is, for the NBA, do you think they should, like some guys said, they should bring back the hand check? I mean, do you think that could potentially help, or do you think it's just a straight up effort thing with these guys?
One, definitely there needs to be a little bit more emphasis on defense and effort, right? And then, take away the zone, let these guys play man to man, mano a mano, and then if you could bring back the hand check, but not too much of it where it's getting out of control,
Yeah.
right? But I think they should just go back to how they used to play back in the 90s. We don't want to take it back to the 70s and 80s where guys is fighting every night. But that 90s basketball, that 90s defense where it was very steady, right? On the defense and offensive end. And it was just a better game to watch. And they see the viewership is down. This is why they created the tournament to bring some excitement back because they up for a new TV deal.
And could you imagine viewership being down with the access to streaming and TV? I mean, look at football. They wake up every Sunday and the numbers are insane. And I get the NBA is spread out, but at the same time, it's a great product and the numbers are definitely down, and it's because of the effort, I think. I don't know.
This is why I love New York City high school basketball, baby.
Yeah, I ain't got to worry about it.
Man, defense is going to be played.
Oh, yeah.
And with these next group of young men that's coming on, listen, there is no better coach to play for. And it's not knocking any of the other coaches out there. But Jimmy Lynch gets the best out of his players on both ends. And if you don't play defense, you don't play. I think that's fair. Let's blow a whistle for Coach Jimmy Lynch right now.
Please do.
Right? Definitely. He's on the secret mentions tonight with another one of our guests that's supposed to be on, but we won't blow that situation up. But we definitely gonna get him another time. But look, I wanted to invite all three of them on anyway. But I just think when you got like 5 people on the screen, just looks right.
I know. I'd have that whole team on if I could. I love that.
We all gotta have them in one room and put them in one line, right?
Exactly.
For sure. So listen, without further ado, we want to bring on 2 of the city's top guards, man. They both sophomores, they both dogs, and they both are on my top sophomores list for sure. So I'm gonna say it right now. Got my top 10s coming out, and these guys are definitely on there, man. So we're gonna give a big introduction and a big salute to my guys, our guys, Troy Fason and Nigel Moore. What's up, fellas?
What's up?
What's good?
How you doing, man?
I'm good.
How are the Terriers feeling tonight, boys? How we feeling?
They look like they tired. The coach wore their ass out. Like, what the hell is going on? What's up, fellas?
Did
How
Coach
you guys
Lynch
doing?
kick you guys' butts tonight or what? What's going on?
Nah.
All right, so listen, I think Pooh, you ready to get right into it with these fellas?
Yeah, go ahead.
Stay locked and loaded. So I'm going to start with Troy. I've been paying attention to you, especially lately in your game. And one thing I wanted to bring up was I kind of love your mindset of how you kind of see the game in the first half. If the opportunities come to you, I know you're ready to take advantage. But you're a guy that lets his guys get going and then has been phenomenal in the second half of games. Do you have any mentality of you doing that? Is that your kind of view on hoops? Because you've been so effective down the stretch of these games. You've been huge for your team. I know Nigel and Coach Lynch could attest, and it's been really impressive, Troy. So could you talk on that a little bit?
I kind of just let the game come to me. Like, if my shot not falling, just pass it to the other guy. Always hot chip game, keep feeding him. And the game came to me the second half. My number was called, and I had to contribute.
And can you talk about the way those Terriers kind of do that? Pooh, Nigel, Troy, and I'll switch it over to Nigel. Talk about how you guys do kind of feed the hot hand a little bit, and because you guys trust each other and really try to get each other going.
Yeah, I feel like BQ tournament we definitely bonded more. We started trusting each other, and like if you have the hot hand, we're gonna feed you.
Yo, hold on. I think we got a sighting right here. I think we got a sighting right here. You can tell your guy love y'all because he like, y'all not gonna leave me out of this. Y'all not gonna leave me out of this. That's
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. We don't want to blow
What?
things up, man. So you get to a place where you can sit and holler at us, and we're gonna bring you on if you want to come on. Just give us a thumbs up, and we'll bring you on. All right, oh?
No, I'm good right now. I'm good.
Oh, all right, baby.
Yeah.
We are rocking. We got the Terriers in the building.
Yeah, it was good.
That's right. That's right. Well,
Classic Big O. Classic
listen,
Big O.
I want to say this, right? Nigel, man. You know, I've been watching all you guys for a couple of years now. And the fact that Coach Lynch trusts you guys and threw you guys out into the fire as freshmen. What have you learned from Coach from your freshman year to your sophomore year to make you to the player that you are today?
Wait, I'm a junior.
Yeah, Nigel's a junior, Pooh.
I'm sorry. My bad. Okay, so these two guys are the sophomores, you're the junior.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, my bad, Nigel. So,
You good.
all right, but it's still a transition from your
Yeah, you've been
sophomore
up
to your
2
junior
years,
year.
Nigel. Yeah. So you're
Yeah.
second year. Mm-hmm.
It was a big transition because I played freshman my first year, so
There you go. So this is why I
yeah.
got the confusion because I thought, right? I
Yeah.
knew last year was your first year in varsity. Go ahead, young man.
But I mean, I just had a great coaching staff who welcomed me into the team, so they really just gave me the tools, what I needed to do to play, and I fit in with the team. So it was more about me just playing my role, and I played my role well. So
That's good, and you do that. You play your role very well. And one thing I like about you guys, you guys don't try to go too much out of what you can do, right? You trust each other so much that you'll let another guy step up and shine without making the faces or complaining. So that's one thing I love about the St. Francis Prep squad.
I agree. I feel like all the time we have 5 players on the court who can do everything. So there's no reason not to trust each other.
No doubt.
I agree. I think that makes St. Francis Prep one of the most dangerous squads. And Big O, I'm not sure if you could hear me,
I hear you.
but I want you to talk about the leap you feel you've made from your freshman and sophomore year. Starting the league as a freshman is such a hard thing, and to make that jump as your sophomore year, and I mean you've become a superstar in the league. You're taking over the city. Talk about what it's like, everything that's happening right now to you as just a sophomore.
Nah, I feel like I took a real big leap in the league from freshman year to sophomore year. I got in a lot better shape. Um, my work ethic became better. Uh, and yeah, so with that just like developed. Also like playing with prep. We all love each other, and like you said, we don't make faces like when we take bad shots and stuff. So that also helped with it. So yeah, I feel like all my teammates trust me, and I just built the confidence for me. And I feel like confidence is really key.
So look, I'm just gonna talk about the elephant in the room. Well, in my room because this is all the information I get on my side. It's like, yo, listen, man, old man, you know, he got a chance to do what other greats in New York City did before him. Like the vibes you give me, and tell me if you ever heard of this person, Jamal Mashburn. Have you ever heard of Jamal Mashburn?
Yeah, I heard him. Everybody say I play like him.
Everybody is correct because watching you give me those vibes. I've watched him from the time he started out playing, and it was just like watching you and watching him is like a mirror image. And if you haven't seen him play, man, go check out some of his tapes. What do you contribute to you guys, right? Yourself, Troy, Nigel, and even Veer, making such adjustments not just on offense, but on defense, because you block a lot of shots, brother.
Yeah, but then again, I wouldn't be able to block all the shots if my teammates wasn't there to help me. So you feel me? Like they get all the stops on the perimeter, and I'm always in the help. So and yeah, like on the offensive end, most teams they like to double. So when they double, I feel like I'm a good enough passer. I feel like that's my best ability. So I pass out of it, and we all create our own shots. So
How unselfish is that right there, coach?
Love it. It's why the Terriers are so successful. These guys all buy in. They all want to be good. They all want to see each other be good. And,
that's
you guys got a pretty tough matchup. I don't know if you saw it. Me and Pooh are going to break it down a little later. But you guys got Cardinal Hayes coming up. Troy, could you talk a little bit about how you guys prepare for that matchup a little bit and what you think of that Hayes squad?
We prepare just like for any other team. Just go through our scout. I feel like those Hayes guys are good. You know, they beat us past 2 years, and it's the semis last year. So we gotta. But I feel like if we play like how we played at the BQ tourney, I feel like we're unstoppable. I feel like we could beat whoever we play against. If we play how we played at the tourney, if we play unselfish, play defense, we're talking. I feel like we could go far in the cities.
And then I got a question for you, Nigel. Great answer, Troy. Um, obviously it was nice you guys being home, especially for that tournament. You guys were comfortable. You guys played well. But, being a little bit older than these guys, and I know you got a lot of the same experience, what are your thoughts going into kind of a neutral site, a bigger stage, and, playing a tough opponent like King? What do you kind of tell these guys to get them focused and locked in, Nigel, for this game?
To be honest, I don't really gotta tell them anything because they're already locked in as it is. Like for Sophmores, they're very mature players, so it was more of we just holding each other accountable for the mistakes we make in practice and us getting our heads ready for the game.
Now, have you talked at all with Coach about your potential matchup in the Christ the King game?
nah, we ain't speak on that yet. But
Now, do you have
uh,
any desire to maybe guard Kong and try and take on that challenge?
I guarded him before. I guarded him 2 years in a row. That was my matchup. So I think I think I'm gonna do pretty good. I mean, I did pretty good in the semifinals to go to the BQ. So if that's the case and I gotta guard him again, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna try my best to do my job.
Okay, I respect that, and I know you're ready for the challenge. I know you are. Can you
I'm
talk about?
already.
Can you talk about the impact that guys like Nolan, Veer, Tyler Michelle, some of the other guys who have had on this team, who are also, really talented players themselves. Can you talk about the kind of impact all three of them had, whether if it's offense, defense, whatever?
The team wouldn't be the team without them. Like, feel me? Like them on the defensive end, like that's just all we need from them. And plus they give us some on the offensive end. And yeah, they play their part perfectly. They do their job. They do what they're supposed to do. They don't complain, and they just play ball. They play hard.
Now, Big O, as you start to get noticed by colleges, and all three of you are starting to, and I'm going to swing this around to all of you guys. What are you kind of looking for in a college program at the next level? Like, I know you're still young, but what are you looking
Yeah.
for in a coach in a program? What kind of things are you looking at?
I'm looking for. Oh, my fault, sir.
Now
You
you
got
got
it.
it.
I'm looking for a college program to tell me to keep it 100 with me. Tell me what's right from wrong, and yeah, they just show me love. Yeah, just tell me what's right from wrong. Keep it 100 all the time.
How about you, Nigel?
I agree with him. I'm most likely looking for a coach who's gonna direct me in the right direction to be successful, and most of all, like a team that's a perfect fit for me, to where I can come in and help the team out, whatever I need to do just to play. But mostly a coach who directs me in the right direction.
So sometimes I feel you get a little underappreciated, Nigel, especially being a two-way prospect, which is rare. I mean, we were talking about in the beginning of the show how the NBA barely talks about defense, but I know you're a guy who really hangs his hat on defense. How rewarding is it, in an age where it's really hard to get an offer, especially not being 6'7" or 7 foot or 6'9", right? To get a D1 offer like Siena, can you talk about like what that kind of meant to you when you got that offer, Nigel?
It meant a lot, to be honest, because it was a lot of work I was putting behind the scenes, and
Of course.
that really just, it just boosted my confidence and everything. But it wasn't only like my doing and getting that offer; it was also my teammates. They helped me get it too. If they didn't keep me focused, as well as my coaches, I wouldn't have never got it. So it's mostly, and it's God, of course, too. But it's mostly just keeping my mind right, and that just helped me get that offer.
Yeah, congratulations on that, man, for sure.
Thank you.
So I want to talk about another guy on your team. How important has Veer Anthony been to the success of St. Francis Prep?
Troy, you can answer that.
I feel like there's a big example. Like there's our leader. Like we follow him, and like if he don't bring the energy that he brings in practice in the games, I feel like we'll be nothing. Like they're like it's the final piece of the puzzle. I feel like he makes us complete.
Listen, last year I watched him shut down AJ Rodriguez, and we all know AJ has him in height, right? Length and width. And then this year, he did an amazing job against Dwayne Pierce. Now, I want to say that this guy has to be the best defensive player in the whole city. What do you guys think? Big O.
I agree. Oh,
Go ahead. Whoever want to jump in.
No, I agree with that. No matter the size, the position, Veer is always ready to take advantage of his matchup. He does a great job every time. Sits on defense, communicates, which is the most important thing, to be honest. He just does an amazing job. And then to go on the offensive end to run the team, to score the ball, it's a lot out of him, but he gives it to us every day. So you can't ask anything more from him, especially from people like Nolan and Tyler, who can also defend. Nolan, who didn't really get that much playing time as some other people thought he should, came in and defended some of the top players that we play against. So that really helped us out a lot too. Same with Tyler. Tyler's Tyler. Like he'll bring everything to the table. So it really just helped us and gave a little pressure off of Veer so he can get a break of having to guard the best player on the other team.
Now that's awesome, man. And these guys are so unselfish. They want to make sure they get their other teammates who are, very important to their success, right? Who and I'm gonna go down the line, right? Who is your toughest competition in practice?
Me personally, my toughest competition I feel is Veer. I feel like me and Veer we make each other better in practice. Like even if we running down the backs, it's always like a competition. Like we always trying to make each other better. I feel like.
Nigel?
I would say probably Troy or Nolan, Veer, but one of them. I would say Troy because he always trying to get in your head. So, to stay.
That's that football player. That's that football player mentality, right?
Yeah, he always be talking smack. So just to stay level, he really gets everybody's mind right. So just in case the other team's talking trash, we can stay focused.
And who's your toughest competition in practice?
It definitely got to be Hal 100%. Cause he's smart and like he be blowing up all the plays even when he's not supposed to. He be blowing it up. So guys,
He works
it's
you, right?
definitely
Oh, he's tough,
it's
man.
not. Yeah, he's tough. That's a tough boy right there. And I appreciate it. I appreciate it because it's getting me better. So, but he's definitely the toughest person in practice that I go against like every day.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. And I have another question, right? And this is for my team crate guys. What has it been like coming from that organization, and what does it mean to you? Because when I go to one of you guys' game, there's a whole bunch of other kids that play for the organization in the building watching you guys, along with all the coaches. Like, what does that mean to you guys?
It means a lot. Like, I feel like no other kid has that big of a support system that Team Craig gives us, and I thank them because they they're they made me the player I am today. They developed me and helped me like be the player I am. Gave me all the tools that I had to have. Even like the leap from middle school to high school, like they helped me a lot. They told me what would need what I would need to have and what I would need to do to like get on the court and like play my role. They told me, wait your turn because it's a turn gonna come, and I listened to them.
Oh,
Like I like to add on to what Troy said. The support system is outrageous. Like they show so much love, and I really wouldn't be in the place I am right now if it wasn't for them. I started playing basketball, and that's a time where I like associated with Team Crit. So yeah, without them, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. Without Lou, without Coach Sports, without Coach E, and everybody else that helped me along the way. But yeah, Team Crit, I love those guys. They mean a lot to me.
man, they have a way of getting all their kids into great schools, into great situations. So salute to Team
Doing something
Crate.
right.
That's right. Salute to Team Crate.
Doing something right.
Hey,
I mean,
Coach,
these guys are doing awesome, Pooh. They gave
man,
me.
listen, I think they're ready for your 2-minute drill. What you want to say?
Oh man, all three of them for a little rapid fire. They think they're ready.
Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun.
Oh man. Okay. All right. I'm gonna get crazy. You got to answer. Nigel's gonna start every round. Then Troy. Then Big O. You with me?
I bet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Favorite NBA player?
LeBron James.
Troy.
Kevin Durant.
Big O.
LeBron.
Wow. Who do you model your game after, Nigel?
Kyrie.
Russell Westbrook.
Paul George.
Paul George be on. For some reason, Paul George be on everybody's list.
Oh man, Big O, just tell everyone that you're a guard trapped in a big man's body. Right?
I'm trying to tell everybody, but like they don't know.
3-point contest in practice. Who wins?
Me, of course.
Me.
By far. It's not even a competition.
Come on.
It's really not.
Yo, look at my face right now.
It's really not.
How
It's
could
really
you not
not.
love these three, man? They're the best. I swear.
The only person that could maybe compete with me is
That's not even a
just
question,
maybe
bro.
though. Just maybe.
Bro, I'm the best shooter on the team by far.
Oh my god.
All right, I gotta move on. You guys are the best. All right, really quickly, not too long. Tell us how much Coach Lynch means to the St. Francis prep program.
He means a lot, to be honest, because I mean he does an amazing job, and a lot of us might take it for granted. But to be a teacher during the day and then come and bring the energy that he brings during practice, that's a hard job. Especially going home, he's a father, so he has to take care of his kids. But to make time for us, that's a really big thing that I think some people overlook. And for him to make this program what it is, coach some big time players, and give them the opportunity to have freedom to make big time plays is a really big thing that some coaches don't even allow their players to do.
I feel like Coach Lynch, he's a big part to our success too. Like if he didn't do what he did, I feel like we wouldn't be the team that we are. Like put us in the right positions to be successful. I feel like we wouldn't be anything without Coach Lynch.
Coach Lynch is the main part of our success. He allows his players to have freedom, and he trusts his players. And a coach trust, that's all a player needs. So,
And you guys absolutely killed that. I got two more. What if you had? I know you guys are still young. Looking ahead, have you thought about what your college major might be?
Nah.
Troy,
I don't even know.
Big O.
NBA.
Hey, remember he said that. So when y'all watching him on TV one day and he in the league, just remember this interview right here.
And
right?
last one, can you give us a hidden talent or a hidden hobby besides basketball that you do off the court?
You got it.
I don't even know, to be honest.
I know mine.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What do you got?
I'm the best singer on the team. Like I could really sing.
Come on, bro. Stop.
I'm the best singer on the team. I could really sing. Like I could really sing.
Bro.
Yo, hold on. Alphonse said Big O can sing. Okay.
Alpha never heard me sing. I'm the best singer on the team.
I could sing.
Nah.
But like, yeah, it's definitely singing. But besides singing, like I'm low key a good dancer. When I was younger, I wanted to be a dancer. So, so like the singing and dancing, because I see Chris Brown as my role model, so I look after him.
So you can do it all, Big O.
I can do it all.
Big O needs to perform somewhere, man. I love it.
Maybe we can sing the national anthem one day.
You got anything? These guys killed it.
Well, who's the best in 2K?
Me, by far.
Everybody know me.
It's me.
I'm best gamer here.
Yeah, okay.
I stopped playing video games a long time ago.
You could have the best game. I'm the best shooter. That's all I
listen. This is why
I stopped playing video games a long time ago.
Hey, listen, for everybody that's listening, this is why St. Francis Prep is one of the best teams in New York City, because these guys are so competitive. And I can just imagine what their practices are like. Like, they good after it, man. This is dope. Well, listen, we're going to wrap this up, fellas. Listen, it's been a pleasure having you guys on. It means a lot that we know you got some things going on right now, but it means a lot to us that you came on and you joined your guys, man. So salute to all you guys.
I had to.
Yeah, and we'll be out there on Sunday to see you guys play. All right?
Okay.
Let's go, boys.
Thank
you for coming out, fellas.
No doubt.
All
right, fellas.
All
right, peace.
The best.
Man, when you thought things wasn't gonna go the way it was, we got a 3 for tonight.
The fact that we slid our boy Nigel on there, I mean, I appreciate that.
Man,
I appreciate
hey, big up and salute to Nigel coming through.
He's the best
in the fourth quarter, right? Like he always does on the court.
Of course, I mean, and Big O stepping in as usual, and Troy is solid as a rock. I mean, the best. Such a great team, fun guys. Such a pleasure to have them on.
Yeah, man. It's so much news that we have to cover right now because this is absolutely amazing. We had a situation the other night. Hold on. Where we at? Hold on. We had a situation the other night with a call that was made, right?
Oh, let's talk about it.
All right, so the other night, Cardinal Hayes beat Holy Cross.
Correct.
And, we're professionals up here, Coach. So we definitely want to make sure that when we report things, it is reported in a right fashion, right?
Correct.
Says after a controversial call, Adam Ninjai sinks 3 free throws to put Cardinal Hayes over Holy Cross 51-50. Now, I wrote in the article that sometimes great games end up being very controversial at the end. But who do you blame? Always believe if you put yourself in a situation where officials can decide the outcome of the game, then you might be upset at the results. Right?
That's 100% correct. And, as a former coach, you put yourself in that situation. And I hate to see it happen. 100%. The call is definitely one that is, it's going to be interesting when hopefully you show it. But my God, you have to, like you said, you can't put yourself in that situation. You have to take care of business, take it out of the ref's hands, and, handle business.
No, definitely. So what I did was, hold on for a sec.
Especially with the no call on the take before.
Listen, I sent it to 3 referees that I know and trust. And then tonight I was online with 3 more referees.
Yeah. Especially the situation, that's what's trying to happen,
Yes. So we got Bernard Bowen, right? He's run his own referee business. He's been a referee for years. He trained with the NBA. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Bowen?
Yes, sir. How are you?
How you doing? Are you busy?
Not really. I'm watching the game and writing up some schedules. What's up?
All right, can you come on for like about 2 or 3 minutes?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so I'm gonna send a link to your email, and then we're gonna go over that play that we discussed, so we can get your professional point of view. Okay?
Yeah, no problem.
All right, I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Okay.
All right. So while you do that, do you have any Long Island scores you want to run down, Coach? Or some games that you want to highlight?
Yeah, just basically tomorrow at Longwood is going down. Pooh, Southampton has a huge game against. Oh God, I have it written down. BBP. We got Longwood. It's at Longwood. I apologize. We got Bayshore against William Floyd as the later game. I can't wait for that. Hills East against Smithtown West. We still got Port Washington is hanging around. We got Elmont, Southside. Port Washington is going to play Baldwin coming up. We got some huge matchups coming. Hopefully, we get some of the D2s and D3s out to those games because the kids are playing great, especially that Bayshore William Floyd game. Both teams are like 22-0, both fantastic. Of course, they're doing it at the same exact time as the Catholic League in the city, so I understand, but some really good games out in Long Island this weekend that should be covered more. And it's a shame that they're not being covered by a lot more people out there.
Nah, that's definitely true, man. It's a lot going on. And look, we're only 2 guys. We can't be at 5 places at once. So
yeah. I mean, especially when I'm trying to get in contact with people to get me into the game over there, and I can't anybody. Like, I mean, the PSAL and Catholic League in the city treat me like gold. Why would I not keep going to that stuff? They want the coverage. They want the people there,
Right. So there was a few more games that I definitely want to. Let me just talk, Coach. Email sent.
Yeah.
Real quick.
We definitely got to talk about the games I was at. Seeing Christ the King, St. Peter's, Iona Prep, and Zavarian.
Yes, definitely. So, first of all, I'd like to make a big announcement. We want to talk about. Hold on, get this up here real quick.
Got me excited.
Oh, there go. All right, Mr. Bowen, right there. So we're gonna hold off for this real quick.
You got me excited, Pooh. I thought we got an NIL deal.
Oh no, but it's definitely coming. It's definitely coming. How you doing, Mr. Bowen? How you doing?
I am blessed, man. How are you?
Oh man, blessed to have you on. Hey, you looking sharp tonight, man. That haircut is spiffy, Daddy. Like, woo-wee. All right,
How
all
you
right.
doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. So, we want to discuss that play that we talked about earlier, right? And I just want to get your professional opinion because I was with some more referees tonight, and we just want to make sure that we are all on the same page because, like we always talk about, we want to honor referees, but also we want to be able to talk about the controversial plays that we want to get it right. So we want to bring a professional on board to kind of walk us through what happened to the situation. Now, you saw the footage already, right?
Yes, I did. Yes, I
So
did.
we're going to just show the audience again, and then we'll let you break it down and you tell us what you saw. All right?
Okay.
All right. So here's the last play of the game, Cardinal Hayes versus Holy Cross.
Was it Cardinal Hayes?
Correct.
Yes. So I'm going to bring it back again, right?
Okay.
And we're going to go a little slow. Right now, it's Adam Ninjai and Jazir Crawford.
I seen the play a
Open it up
couple of
again. One more
times.
time. One more time. One more time. One more time. One more time. All right. So,
All right, let's break it down a little bit.
okay.
Good inbounds. Trail officials trailing the play.
Mm-hmm.
He's hustling up on that play very well.
Yeah.
If you look at that play, you'll see the C who was in that play. Because of the hustle of the trail, the C is parallel to the trail. If you see the whistle goes, you see both hands go up by both officials. See that hand go up?
Yeah.
From the C official? He didn't make the call.
And that's the one by Jamel Thomas, right? The bottom on the bottom screen, right?
The
Is that
bottom
the C
screen
official?
facing us.
Yeah.
You see that hand up in the air?
Yeah.
Is that a palm? Is it a signal for a three-point try? And now the trail comes into focus. They're almost parallel to one another. And you see the fist go up.
Yeah.
And you see the C drops his hand. I couldn't tell whether or not that was a three-point try signal or was it a foul being called by the C.
Yeah.
You see, they're almost parallel to each other.
Correct.
Yeah, he got his fingers up. The C referee got his fingers up.
Okay, so then you know that's just a legal try for goal for a three-point play. That's why his hand is up.
You see it right there? You see his fingers?
I couldn't determine if it was a hand or fist.
No, he got his fingers. He got his fingers like this.
Okay, so if he got his fingers like that, then that's he's in the right spot to signal for a three-point try. Now, if you go back to the trail is in the position, but you can't see. He could not see between those two players.
Right.
But now that player, the defensive player, isn't going towards the offensive player at all. He's moving out. Look where he just slides right over. He's walking straight through.
He almost undercuts it, you know?
Now he's jumping into the player.
Yeah.
This is what I see. He's jumping in for a try for goal, which is a good try for goal. The defensive seems like his hands are up and he's sliding all the way through. Now, yes, airborne shooter got to come to the ground. But the airborne shooter went to the space of the defensive player. And the defensive player was standing well enough away that he stood up through that whole play. He did not fall. You don't see contact being hit. You know, it's like him running past the guy. But guy goes up to shoot a jump shot and you run right through him. You're going to leave it alone because he's coming down. He went right past him. If you see this kid here, the defensive player, to my opinion, he slides through that play.
Yes.
He slides through that play and he's standing up nice and easy. Look at him standing straight up.
Correct.
His body language did not tell me from my looking at the video that I have a foul there. That's what I see. And if I'm the trail and I'm making that call, he ran up on it to sell it. He was emphatic about making the call. So you saw the call being made by someone who is confident in his call. Now, we can look at it different ways and say, hey, you know what? It's the last part of the game. I want to get it right. I thought it was some contact. I'm going to make a call. Okay? But at the end of the day, if you can't go to the replay and reverse it, we're not at that level. So that trail official have to live and die with that call. As officials, a lot of time officials are 50% right. We want to be 100% correct, but a lot of times we wind up being 50% correct. And in that instance, the offensive, excuse me one sec, the offensive team, hold on.
I agree, Munch.
The offensive team is saying, rah, 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 that's a great call, ref. The defensive team is saying, bad call, ref. The ref saw something. He made a call. He came in and he blew that whistle a couple of times. So he was saying to the audience, I got a foul. Now the timing, game management, all of that may come into his mind and while he's going to blow that whistle. But what he told everyone, he was confident in his call. For someone as an official to make that call, he has to say to himself, I know I got it right. And we blow the whistle to be right. But a lot of times there are times when we blow the whistle and when we see the replay, we may have said, I wish I would have held my whistle for a second. So I'm saying it's a touchy call to be at the timing of the call of the game. I think it's something of importance. And if he could have held his whistle a little longer, the game is over. Send the team to a line to win a game at the foul line at that level. Hey, that's something that he's going to say to himself as that official, whether or not he couldn't go to his partner and ask his partner, was that a foul or anything like that? He couldn't do that. And the trail official had his hand up, and you guys identified it even better than I did. His left hand was up in the air, giving a signal for a three-point try.
Yep, it was like this. So
once he saw the three-point try and he saw a fist come, he dropped his hand down. And now the trail who had the whistle, who was on the play, that was his play. That was his what we call PCA. That was in his PCA. He came out and said, I got something.
But so also he was behind. It was the ref, Adam, and then the defensive player, which was Jazier Crawford, right? Okay. So I'm not making I'm just looking at the play like, was he in the right position to make that call?
Well, you could say yes and you could say no. Did he see space? Was there a double whistle? See, because it was a bang-bang play coming up towards the end, the C could have came in with a call as well. Because the same way he put his signal up in the air, he could have came in and it could have been a double whistle. But because the ball came from the back court and the trail that was his PCA, the C only took the jump shot behind the line and gave that signal, and he left it in the PCA of the trail official who was on that call.
Thank you.
The lead could not make that call because that had been reaching. The C could have made the call, but it was coming from the PCA of the trail, and at least he signaled something. And once he saw the other whistle came from out of the PCA, he allowed that trail to go ahead and grab it. We're going to always sit down and second guess at certain scenarios. And that's a scenario where you can look at it from that standpoint. Did the trail really see the body? Did they touch? You know, then we're going to get people that's going to say airborne shooters up in the air. You got to let him come down. Airborne shooter drove his body into that player because he
There
was
you
trying
go.
to shoot the
Yeah,
basketball.
he fell forward. He fell on his chest. Yeah.
Yes. So, and if you look at the body language again, if you go back and you look at the body language of the defender, to my opinion, went through and his
Yes.
hands were up. If that was me and we're playing Monday morning quarterback, I would hold my whistle. I would hold my whistle on it. But at the end of the day, he felt, and he's entitled to feel that way. As that trail official, he's entitled to feel that because we're seeing it from a film. He may have saw something that was an advantage gained by the defender. I mean, yeah, the defender did something to cause something to happen. We don't know.
Yeah, he's seeing it in real time, and we get to analyze it.
Yes,
but I'm glad we was able to bring you on so you could clarify that. So
absolutely, anytime.
We respect all officials, and we want to just make sure that everybody has a fair chance and also a voice. I thank you for being the voice of the officials.
I appreciate you.
All right, have
Brian,
a good night.
Take care, buddy.
Have a good night, my man. Thank you.
Good night. All right, take care.
Thank you. The legendary Bernard Bowen Sr. for sure. Yep.
Definitely a pro right there, man. Knew exactly the company answer right there. But
definitely
playing my Monday morning quarterback and a guy who has been around hoops and has ref before, going into that play poo, the guy has to get killed shooting a three for me to call that. I'm sorry.
Yes.
That's just the player in me and all of it and coaching. It's just that would have been my mentality. And in being that trail position, my whistle would have been right around my back, my man.
Hey, Mr. Bowen, I'm still waiting for that official whistle. Everybody's telling me I got the football whistle. All right?
He should have plugged the whistle, man. That would have been perfect.
You need the Fox 40.
There you go. So when I see you next time, have one for me. I appreciate it.
Hey, listen, I'm actually running our floor exam for all the new officials tomorrow.
Yes, they told me. Yep.
Oh, you heard about it?
Oh yeah, I was with some of your guys tonight. Yep.
Okay, and we're going to be doing that. And if you thinking about getting up and coming up there, I'll bring you 2 whistles.
Got you. What time? What? Just text me the time.
We're gonna be
text
there.
Me. Text it to me.
I'll text it to you.
All
so
right.
This way, and if you're able to get in, you can see it. You want to get some footage of it. It'll be great. Maybe you can talk to a couple of new officials about what they're doing and how they becoming officials. It'd be something else that you can enjoy doing and giving the community of basketball some of the steps that new officials are going through.
All right. Thanks a lot. Definitely text me that information.
Love
yes,
that.
sir.
All
you
right.
guys have a good night. You gonna let me out?
Yep.
Night, my man. Yeah, the game needs officials, so
yeah, definitely
right.
can't do it without them. Can't do it without them. On another note, we'd like to give a big salute to St. Peter's star Kadir Martin.
Ooh.
Because he joined the exclusive club after being named the 75th annual Jakes Award winner. Salute, wow. salute.
And man, did he impress in that last game he played in, Pooh?
Man, he was almost unstoppable, right?
He almost had a triple-double. I mean, he had like 15, 9, and like 7 blocks. He was incredible. Gave it everything he could to hold off Christ the King.
Man, and we need some college coaches to be knocking at this young man's door.
It's crazy. He's in my top 10. Him, Ashton Reynolds, and Ja'Kai Sanders just sitting there. It's like those 3 guys at any program would be an amazing recruiting class. I just don't know what we're looking at.
Yep. I just got they said, what up, CK? McClancy is up on Fordham Prep. About 13 in the third quarter.
Wow.
Please, somebody let me know the score of that Eagle Wings Academy game. We need the score for that Eagle Wings Academy game.
And Pooh, did Regis take care of business in their game earlier today? Do you know?
No, I don't know. I haven't gotten it. I haven't gotten that yet.
I saw them cooking on the internet, but Yeah, that St. Peter's game was great. Jalen Mudson, another guy who could play on a ton of college teams.
Yeah.
And Pang just too clutch down the stretch. And a guy, Pooh, who is quietly doing a phenomenal job this year. Every time he has the ball, I feel good about it. I know Coach Arbitella feels good about it. Markel Olsen is a star, Pooh. He is a breakdown machine, great at finishing. I just don't think he shoots it enough. I love watching him play. He's been fantastic.
I'm liking the fact that he's finishing more towards the end of the year. And in the beginning of the year, it was kind of shaky because he was just trying to find and make sure that everybody else is good. And now he's starting to make himself more available, getting into the paint and shooting shots. And I think he's finishing at a high average, man, a high percentage. This is great for Markel Austin. Yes.
Yeah, he was awesome. And the Iona Prep boys, St. Ray's better watch itself because they should not look ahead because that Iona Prep team is scrappy. Dylan Callahan, Ray Fernandez, they got a lot of quality guys that are young. I mean, those are two freshmen I just named that are in the starting lineup for them that are playing fantastic.
For sure.
Donnie Keenan making plays. Lucas Murillo is a superstar that you just need to keep watching play. He was fantastic against Zavarian. They were tough. Brandon Margolo did a good job. Pat Evans is sad to go. I liked watching him play. But I'm excited for this next round at Fordham.
And we want to give a big salute to Poly Prep for winning another state championship. Salute, Poly Prep.
Our boy, first team, Pooh.
First team for sure. First team. And then I think they got 3 guys.
Multiple guys on the first team.
Well, they got Eli Floyd, right?
Yep.
Hold on. Let me.
They got 2 guys on the first team and another guy who made another team.
Yeah.
Talk about nice.
Nah, here we go right here. Let me share the screen real quick so make sure we show these guys some love. Boom. Where are you? Oh, here we go. Right here. Right. We got Eli Floyd, second team.
Yep.
Right. All Ivy.
Yep.
Of course, we got Connor Ego. Right.
Yes, sir.
Junior. Man, he might be playing quarterback at Duke one day, but who knows? Maybe he could do both.
That'd be awesome.
That would be. And Karim Kamara, another junior, first team, All Ivy.
His coach been telling me he's been cooking. That's another guy to look at.
He has been cooking. And I tell people all the time, I watched him last year. This guy has done some major improvements.
Facts.
Major improvement.
Now, Pooh, is anything going on in the PSAL? It's been such a layover. When's that bracket starting up?
They got a few games. Lincoln beat
couple of the play-ins, right?
Yeah, they won big. John Brown won. They beat Wings Academy 81-60 to advance to the next round. Dow Taylor, 21 points, 8 rebounds, 8
Cardoza snuck by, right?
Yes. Chris Judd had 22 points. Khalil Mitchell, 19 points. And Josiah Solomon, 14 points, 11 rebounds. And I went to a game yesterday with B-Cam, and, man, those guys, man, LaWanda Green got them playing some kick-ass basketball, bro.
Yeah, that score was rough.
No, they're 83-38. They was out there balling, putting the heat to the metal. We got Brooklyn Community Arts and Media. That's BCAM, Romps, Eastside Community. And listen, this is crazy, right? Because not too often you have 2 former All-City players coaching against each other, right? But last night we had former Abraham Lincoln great James Sarasay coaching Eastside Community, and Adelaide Stevens legend LaWanda Green coaching BCAM. Both teams came out strong, taking a 13-10 first quarter lead until the Lions began to roar. And it was Smack City.
That was the score after the first 2.
Listen, they put it on them so bad that they didn't score. They scored 2 points in the second quarter. Their defense was just amazing.
That'll
right?
do it.
And these three guys, Dominic Sanchez, 21 points.
Shout him out.
Zen Martinez, did his thing as well. 15 points. And then, my guy, Zayden Henderson, 13 points. He had about 11 rebounds and 3 blocks. Definitely did his thing yesterday. So, look, it's a lot of games going on, a lot to report on, but hey, we got through it. Tonight was a great night, brother.
It's such a blast every week. I look forward to it. I just wish I could do it more. I'm loving it, baby. And it's so great to get some shine on these guys.
Yeah. I want to just hear who won the McClancy game.
Yeah, that's huge, man. That league has been great, and Fordham Prep has been literally perfect. So to have McClancy take this would be huge for that program. And big, we definitely want to check out on Regis. I want to shout out the Comac varsity girls, Coach Witt, go to the championship. And it's playoff time. It's exciting. So stay tuned. Make sure if you see us, say hello, follow us, subscribe, like our stuff, and make sure you're following Pooh. He's putting out stuff every day. So he's a must follow.
Appreciate that, bro. CK said from upstate, Christian Layton school scoring record was broken by Jakai Rainey at Buffalo St. Nicholas.
We're going to have a whole upstate episode. That's what we're going to do.
Yo, CK, set that up. Let's set that up, CK. We could bring you on and you could be our reporter connect from upstate. How you like that, CK? Give me a thumbs up if you like that.
I got some upstate connects too, baby. I love this. I definitely would do a whole upstate vid.
Let's make it happen before the end of the year, Coach.
Facts. Anytime. If they're anything like payday, we'll get spoiled. So
for sure. Hold on, let me make one call real quick. See if he answers and picks up the phone. Calling Coach Hamilton right now. I know he's at the game.
Oh yeah.
Coach, give us the updates. Please let us know the score.
I don't know the score. I left out. I was just texting you. I don't know the exact score. They won by like 12. I'm gonna hit Chino.
Oh, they won.
Yeah.
All right. Because we live on the air right now. We want to make sure we show the JV some love right now.
Facts, that's huge.
Yeah, they got it done. Congrats to Coach Gino, Coach Mel, Coach Hannah. You guys had a great season. Did it the right way.
We appreciate you, Coach. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate you.
Amazing.
All right. That was
Eagle, man.
Eagles varsity head coach Kevin Hamilton making a report that Eagle JV has won. Salute to my real splinter brother, Gino Lawrence, for making us proud, baby. Yes, Eagle Academy.
Could they both pull it off, Pooh? That's the question, right?
That would be amazing.
That would be historic.
Definitely. Well, Coach, listen, man. See you Sunday for sure. If I don't see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll probably see you tomorrow.
All right. Let's make that happen. All right.
Of course, my man. We'll talk soon.
Bet.
Night, my man. Peace.
All right, peace. We out of here, y'all. Y'all know how we do. High School Basketball Weekly, episode 14. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, hit that notification bell. We are out. Peace.